Are you kidding me right now? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. You guys thought that the one-off custom headlights for the LBZ were sick? Well, wait until you see what I have in store for you guys today. You thought the custom stuff was done? Well, y'all better get it right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a good day on the vlog. Now, first and foremost, this freaking car can be yours with $20,000 on top. It's our first ever car giveaway. We've given away millions, like almost tens of millions of dollars in trucks. Don't stress, we have another truck giveaway coming after the car thing. But guys, if you win this car and you're not into cars, which is ridiculous, like being a truck guy and saying you don't like cars is kind of like saying you're a carnivore, but you're not gonna eat meat. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, you could sell this thing and buy the truck of your dreams. I'm not gonna convince you to do it though. Somebody's gonna get this and be freaking pumped. All right, wait, I got really something important to tell you, but I gotta do this first. As you're seeing this video, the max entries for this car are back until the deadline, December 5th. Oh, if you don't shake the key to wake the key, it ain't gonna start. Yep. I love it. As I was saying, the max entries are back until December 5th, which is when this giveaway DC8 is officially over, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I've been hiding my daily driver from you guys in the shop. I don't really want to show anybody what I'm dailying these days because I'm still in reverse. I kind of like the anonymity, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a really private guy, which makes freaking no sense at all because I'm on YouTube and social media and all this kind of stuff, but I really do like being private, hence why I have a 20-foot gate at my house. Oh, and remember how in the last vlog when I showed you guys the custom switchback headlights for the OBZ, I said that we were gonna put LEDs in the bottom areas? Well, yeah, that's not happening anymore. They're just all coming out and it's just gonna be a projector and it's just gonna be really sick and minimal and one-off and totally custom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna shut my mouth now and you guys are gonna take a look at what this vlog is all about. Feast your eyes. Start to take a look at DC8's new setup. I almost forgot. I'm sorry. I wanted to mention you guys, we're running a really cool promotion right now where any order over $70 on the site automatically gets this right here. Anything on the site gets one of these flags automatically if the order is at or more than $70. Take advantage of it because it's only here for a limited time and while supplies last. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, it's fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like the 6.2 liter in the Z51 way more than the 5.5 liter flat plane crank in the Z06. Unpopular opinion, but it's a true American V8. Woo! Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Gentlemen, welcome back to Precision Vehicle Works, where we are yet again today going into another one-off creation that was formulated by Zach over here. He did an incredible job, and I'm not even going to beat around the bush with you guys on this. I want to jump right into what we did under the hood for my OBZ, aka the LBZ Swap 95 OBS Crew Cab Long Bed. Solid axle swap, anything. I'm not even getting into it. Lots of mods, lots of custom. Last video, we went over with you guys the new headlights from Fill It Fast Headlights. They turned out incredible. What I was referring to on my way over in the giveaway Corvette is that all of these lights are incandescent bulbs right now, and I have two options. One, replace, actually I have three. One, leave them exactly how they are right now, which is extremely ugly. That's how it looked before. Now, we actually went in and unplugged these lights for the time being because, in my opinion, we could put LEDs as option number 2 around, but it's just going to distract from the beauty that is this projector with these daytime running lights and switchback functionality that they have. So I opted out for actually removing the functionality of all those lights in general because all of these lights, 1, 2, 3 lights, are taken care of with one now. That obviously has a lot more better functionality as well. So I wanted to give you guys a quick little update there. Phil, you killed it. Zach, good job hooking hooking these all up. I'm actually going to go ahead. We're going to turn them off for the time being because in today's upload, ladies and gentlemen, I finally get to debut to you the appropriate setup to let the LBZ DURTYMAX breathe, and that is custom stainless steel, one-off, manufactured in-house, made in the USA, baby. Intercooler piping, upper radiator hose, and intake with welded mass airflow sensor bung by our boy Zach, who's actually working on that 1600 horsepower pulling 3rd gen right now. So he's over there, he's doing his thing. I'm not gonna bother him, but I'm going to talk up his ego a lot right now because this turned out so freaking sick. Now, it's stainless, so we had the option of either going with powder coat or no powder coat. We're not powder coating. It's raw. It kind of goes into the whole theme of this truck, which is very raw, like refined, but also raw because it's an OBS. And that fit in such a unique presentation that I wanted to leave it exactly as it is. Now, don't mind our squeaky step here. I have one of these at my shop and it is also very squeaky. Do you guys have one of these steps? They're like the best but worst thing ever for peace of mind. Let's start on the left, the work to the right. We'll go in reading fashion. So we've got, what is this, 4-inch intake, right, Zach? 4-inch intake pipe that goes into the Y bridge. We utilized the existing elbow pipe that goes into the turbo itself. Obviously, custom intake here on the side with an exposed filter. So this should really open up the sounds that come out of this turbo now that this air filter is exposed. Intakes make a pretty big difference on these diesel trucks. So I'm very excited to hear it once it's ready to run and roll down the road. Coming now to this side, we've got the hot side intercooler pipe, all custom pieces that were done. So each and every single one of these components was ordered and or cut to its specific length. You have to order some specific bends because in-house mandrel bending is not quite where it will be soon. In order to get bends like this without any crinking, you need like a major piece of equipment, a few $100,000 piece of equipment. So Zach was able to measure and order every single one of these pieces to get us to the desired fit and finish that we were looking to accomplish. Coming over here, we'll actually start up top. This is now kind of a custom arrangement to the, of course, 7.3 Mishimoto large stainless steel radiator, where rather than it coming out and kind of elbowing over to the DURTYMAX one, of course, making some adjustments. So cutting down engine side pipe and then connecting with some custom bends up to the 7.3. So DURTYMAX, the 7.3, super cool to see all of this kind of come together. And then, of course, on the right side, which is your cold side coming out of the compressor housing itself, straight on down into the intercooler front mount on this unit, which is by Banks. So very much a plethora of a bunch of different parts that came together to accomplish one job. Very similar to the sense of, let's just say, the Worley Custom Fab high flow Y bridge setups that they offered. It's just, it had to be tweaked a little bit and it came out amazing. I'm so excited to see all of this because I was never really actually able to do one very important thing with this truck. Flooring, which sucked. I took so much self-control because if you guys can remember, the whole white intercooler piping that we kind of temporarily powder coated, well, it was like a combination of the DURTYMAX intercooler pipe that comes down to the Banks 7.3 intercooler pipe, and the dimensions were actually completely different, and there was no flaring of the end of the pipe, which would mean when you pressurize those pipes with boost, it would just slide right off, right? And then we would have no power whatsoever. So now we'll actually be able to utilize the power that this DSP5 tune truck can handle. The guys down at DMAX Swap actually took care of that for us. They got us some really, really great tuning with a DSP5 calibration switch for this truck. And we'll be able to have fun with putting the power to the ground because there is a beautiful Worley Custom Fab 1,000 horsepower transmission underneath this truck. That is a $10,000 transmission in this truck that will allow the driveline to actually be fully, I would say, intact for that of the driver position. I'm so excited to jump into this thing and have some fun with it. This is just such a long time coming, long time overdue. It will give the confidence to drive it and feel like it's not going to literally blow itself to pieces. So just to demonstrate, for those of you guys that don't remember, let me show you how it was set up before. Wow, I'm accumulating an entire shelf here. How lucky. Yeah. So that one was actually kind of decent because the piping was actually the same diameter. And although the ends weren't flared like this on this side, we just super extra cranked these couplers to make sure they didn't go anywhere. But this was kind of my interim solution. So what is this, 3-inch? All right, so 3-inch, and this is like 2.5-inch. This is from a factory DURTYMAX that I cut down because the diameter is different going on to the actual turbo side itself. So you have like usually a step down coupler, which I didn't have. So I just kind of cut it and just decided to just kind of put them together. So it worked for the interim, but as you guys can see, some of the PCV reroute was creating a slippery substance underneath the pipe. So it was by no means intended to be a long-term solution. And finally, Zach created one. Dude, they turned out amazing. Good job on that, man. Good job. All right, now I know a lot of you guys got super excited when you saw this D&J Precision brand new motor inside this pulling truck, and there's been a few little updates that I figured that I'd bestow upon you because you guys can enjoy it. Well, first and foremost, we're not going to talk about that huge turbo, what's happening behind it. We'll get to that secondly. Firstly, that tank right there, that is a heat exchanger tank, and it costs $6,000. So just fun little fact, building a pulling truck, although the Redneck Boys love it, Redneck Boys got a lot of seriously deep pockets when building a truck like this, because this thing is absolutely no joke. It takes a ton of money to sustain one of these things. Now that that's aside, let's talk a little bit about the turbo. Intercooler piping is going to be coming down to the heat exchanger, and on the back side here, just a fun little look at how hood stacks are made. This is a 5-inch pipe coming off that's actually flaring up to what looks like 6 or 7 inches. 6. So that's a flare, transition flare, 5 to 6. And then Zach's got this nifty little plate right there. What do you guys think that's for? You guys have any comments? Why would a plate be on an elbow of a hood stack at this point in time with a tiny little hole in it? You guys think that's like a muffler maybe that he's gonna throw on there? Maybe just like that's like the puff chimney smoke right there? Well, this is just a little trick. A Sharpie will rest there 90 degrees up and down, and then when the hood comes down, it will mark the location that is the center point for this hole to get drilled, so that stack can go up through this this hood right here, which looks to be actually a new hood that the guy bought to do this job. So pretty freaking cool. That turbo is huge, and it's going out to 6 inches.
Piping, that's it. Right on there. Oh, it's not tight yet. And
yeah,
then
that is sick,
once
dude.
I drill a hole in the hood, I will lay a Sharpie on the hood and run it around, and then the hood stack will match the contour of the hood perfect.
That's what it's all about, man. The fit and finish. This stuff is so foreign to me. It's like oil and water. I'm just not capable. So every time that I'm here, I just get blown away by all of these tips and tricks of the trade of getting things done, but doing it the best way possible. And then back to the inside of this thing, for those of you guys that didn't see, full hydraulic steering down to a massive steering rack. This is going to be a fully custom billet dash, basically, in this area. Full stainless dash, if you will, that will basically contain all the direct drive equipment there and everything on the dash for its basic functionality to pull things that are heavy. So boys and girls, that is today's update on the OBZ and what is going down here at Precision Vehicle Works. I am so excited about getting this truck back out on the road. I have some really cool updates that are going to kind of complete some things. The next update video is going to be probably underneath the truck. There's a critical component that's been missing that I can't buy anywhere that I'm going to introduce to you guys. And then we've got some really exciting things happening on the inside of the truck that I'll probably save for another video as well. But this completion saga of the OBZ is making fantastic progress, and this thing is coming together so unbelievably beautifully. You guys got to give this video a big old thumbs up if you like the work that's done right there. Sorry, boys and girls, this day took me for a little bit of an escapade out to New Cumberland County, Pennsylvania, because just sold off one of my investment properties. I'm not going to get into all of that right now. I know a lot of you guys are really interested in what I'm doing in real estate. I'm not really quite ready to talk about it yet, but yes, I am actively investing in real estate. We are purchasing properties in a lot of different areas right now, and that's a big reason why I don't make YouTube videos as often as I have in the past. And for all of those haters that say I'm coming back to make YouTube videos for the money that I've missed, I'll be honest with you guys, YouTube hardly pays me anything. It's enough to justify allocating time to it, but it's not anything that's going to move the needle. And I'm moving the needles in a lot of other ways in my life right now. I'm actually coming back to making videos just because the time off has allowed me to just recoup and recapture and focus on things that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And I'm finally doing that stuff, but I missed you guys. And I wanted to just continue to have this relationship with all of you and share what I'm doing in my life, because there's some really freaking awesome shit that I'm working on right now. And I'm sure I'll get to the point that I'll want to tell you guys more, or maybe I'll just show you. Maybe I'll just show you guys what I'm working on. But until then, just have a little bit of patience. I'm not trying to withhold it for any other reason than I just like to let my results speak versus me talk about the kind of results that I desire. So that's how I'm going to wrap up this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Max entries for this lovely unit that I've enjoyed the shit out of driving all day, and I will enjoy driving until one of you come in the middle of December to take it home. I'll see you all in the next upload.